Good morning from a very sleepy Shannon. So today is the first day of my few days off over Easter, and I thought it would just be a really fun idea to run a little 12-hour readathon, because I haven't been reading that much recently, so I thought I'm just gonna set aside 12 hours of my day to just reading and see how much reading I can get done. It was going to be a 24-hour readathon, but I have realised recently that reading has been making me really tired, so I feel like 24 hours would just make me super sleepy and not function tomorrow. So that's why I'm going with the 12 hours. So I'm going to start at lunchtime, 12 midday, and read until midnight. I am going to do other things in between, and I'm going to take you with me through my little reading journey. The main book I want to focus on throughout the day is The Appeal by Janice Hallett, because that's I should have read that book club April book pick, and I've only just started it, but there are a few other books that I plan to read throughout the day too, short ones that I hope I can finish. But yeah, I'm hungry and really want a cup of coffee rather than tea this morning, so I'm going to go and see you at 12.
Have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging or painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it.
So I thought it'd be time for a reading update. I've just finished eating my lunch. I started reading earlier than planned, just because I was very wide awake. So I started reading at 9 o'clock and it's currently 2 o'clock. So I've got just over 6 hours to go. If I'm still doing the 12-hour thing, which I think I will do, so I'll read from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. And I've made some progress. Quite honestly, this morning I was too enthralled with my book to do any filming of me reading, so I do apologise for that. But I did start reading The Appeal by Janice Hallett, and I am on page 162 of this. So my plan was not to finish this today. My plan was just to pick this up periodically while I read other shorter books. But because I'm speeding through this one, I think I want to try and aim to finish this one today, because it's super not fast-paced. I don't think I would describe it as fast-paced. It's more intriguing, and because the format of the book, it's told in IM messages and emails, means the format is quite quick to read through, which is also really helping. I'm also super intrigued because I'm a fair way through it and the murder hasn't happened yet, but loads of other stuff has already, so it's just a bit intrigue, but a murder still has to happen, and that needs to be part of everything else that's going on as well. So yes, I cannot wait to sit down after I've finished filming this clip to just read some more, and I'm just gonna sit down for hours, I think, and devour this. Very excited. But as well as reading all morning, I did do some washing up, and while I was cooking my lunch, I did listen to the audiobook of Slay in Your Lane, which I've been listening to for quite some time now. But while I was at work yesterday, I listened to a fair amount of this. So I am nearly done. I've only got an hour and a half of the audiobook left. So hopefully I can finish this one today too, which would be great, because like I said, I've been reading it for a really long time, but it is great. I've been really, really enjoying listening to the audiobook, especially because there's clips and interviews and quotes from various different famous Black women in this, and the audiobook contains actual voice recordings that they took while they were taking down specific context that they obviously wanted to write the book. So that's why I'm really enjoying the audiobook as well. But I'm on page 286 of this, and it's only, excluding the footnotes, 341 pages. So yes, I think the audiobook might include the footnotes as well, so it might not be an hour and a half of listening. It might be quicker than that, which would be even better. So yes, these are my priorities to finish for the day, and then you know, if I do get through these, I might even start another book.
This feeling anytime you choose.
It is time for another reading update, my friends, because it is currently 8:30. However, I have decided to turn my 12-hour readathon into a I read The Appeal by Janice Hallett in a day readathon. Because I'm not going to finish this in half an hour, which is fine, but I will finish it today, which is absurd because I don't think I've ever read this much in a day before, and I call myself a slow reader, so there you go. I got distracted earlier by more food and a clothes delivery of this cute little dress that I've now got on. But yes, reading update. I'm on page 352 of The Appeal, so I've got this much left to read. Yeah, and I've turned into a detective. I've been like trying to work things out and be like, what's going on? And I still have no idea. So I need to carry on reading so I can find out what is going on. Friends, I did it. I finished the book and I also finished it at just before 10:30. So actually, you know, I did do it in just over 12 hours. And considering I did some other things with my day, I would say I probably did finish it in 12 hours. So, you know, yes. I don't really know what to say. I feel like I'm on a high because I haven't finished a book in a day, let alone a book this size in a day in a really long time. I would say probably the genre and the format of the book really helped, and the fact that I have just been wanting the time to sit down and devour a book, which I had today, which was all, you know, perfect and led to this happening. But all in all, I would recommend this if you haven't read it. And of course, because this was the book pick for the I Should Have Read That Book Club for April, we are having the live show on the 27th of April, Wednesday at 7:30 on Karis's channel. If we've got the link available, I will put it in the description of this video. If not, just keep an eye out for that if you want to hear all of our juicy thoughts on this book, because we definitely have them. That's it for now. I'm going to go because my eyes are really sore. They feel kind of strained, so I'm going to drink loads of water and I think just rest my eyes for a little bit, and then probably get off to sleep. But thank you for coming on this reading journey with me, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!